with a consent decree for some Hispanic folks right now. Mm-hmm. Write a letter to all of those folks. I mean, all of them. And you, along with other group of people with same minds, and see, first of all, when you can sit down and talk with them, grab other groups, church groups, as many as you can, so that you can start working on a process. You can't just go in and say you want it. You gotta work. You gotta have a plan.
I understand.
And that is a passion. It sounds like it's such a passion for you, and it should be. So what I would suggest is that you did your research. You need to bring in other people with you, and with like minds, and then you need to start hitting the government and those people who are elected officials, because that's ultimately who's going to be able to get it out there, get a bill out there, or get something to bring as much as we possibly can back into the system. So that would be my recommendation.
Right. And
yeah. You got to get up and do it. You can't just talk about it and think that something is going to happen, because you are the person.
Yes,
that is going to have to start leading it.
I understand. I'm aware of that, because
right.
Because I like I said, I contacted the county commissioner, and then I found out this is not just a statewide issue. This is a nationwide issue.
You need to start with your state.
Right.
You need to start with your state, our state, which is Florida, first. Okay. And then start moving on. I mean, you can all have all of those examples that is happening in other states too, and then certainly bring them in. But you got to first of all, start, how you do, start at home and work abroad.
Yeah.
And that will be, you start at home. First of all, in your city, and then into the state, and then you can start adding other things to the agenda from other places with like minds that would also like to do the same thing.
Now, you said I have to contact the House of Representatives.
Well, first of all, I think you need to have a group you need a group of people with like minds from you, since it's you and people from your churches. You need to get a whole group of people from the school system, and then you want to go first of all and start with the school system. Send it a letter, and then whatever you call yourselves. Because you a member of the NAACP? I think I asked you that.
I'm not a member yet. But.
Which means that you can't represent the NAACP until you have membership. Okay. Until you are a member, and then you can get with the presidents, whoever is close around there, could kind of help you out with that. But you don't have to go in the name of the NAACP. You can go in the name of a church group that have some other groups, Delta, Sigma, Theta, sorority, or fraternities, and you may be able to whatever you are a part of. So that you can't lead anything if you don't have any followers. Is really what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. So you gotta get an organization somewhere with like minds to get together, and y'all come up with a proposal. You come up with an amendment. You come up with something that you want to ask for, and all of the things that you have here, but you got to have some like minds with you, because alone you're not going to be able to pull anything off. Because you really got to have some people who feel the same way.
Right.
And I'm getting ready to feel in the same way now. I'm getting ready. I'm going to right now to leave here so I can go and work with the kids in the after-school program. I'm on my way out now. But I hope that those words at least got you in some way moving and thinking.
Right. It definitely does. From what you
said, got a plan together, then start, put it in writing, write your vision, make it plain,
right? So
that somebody will look at it and be ready to jump on it with you.
Yes. It seems like the NAACP gives being a member of it gives me the power to make a decision on behalf of the people. That's what it seems like.
Well, I'm not saying that completely. I said that the NAACP is an organization, and because it's an organization, it has officers and members there as well.
Right.
So if you're in that organization, you put it out within your branch, and the president is the spokesperson, but of course you have an education committee, you have an economic development committee, you have a health committee, so you have all kinds of committees in the NAACP, which then would give you the opportunity to be in the organization and work with those committees. And of course I would certainly suggest the education committee, because that's the one you are seeking, and that's the one you would want to work with. But of course you already got people there, and you're going to be wanting to ask them to invite them into what you would like to do, and see if you can get that whole group to follow you.
Right.
And see, that means that those groups also have, maybe they have sorority sisters and fraternity brothers, they have people in the church, they have communities, they have families. So when you hit one group, then you're also bringing other folks in with you. Okay, this is the school calling me.
Okay.
Let me talk to you later.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Movies to talk about boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be another I don't want to be 50 years old at a BET We Shall Overcome Achievement Awards. You know what I'm saying? Not me. You know, I want when they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody's going to clean it up.